All right, I think it's recording. Here we go. So now we are on pages 7, 8, and 9 that we're going to work through now. So more formulas for surface area. So we're still finding surface area, but now we're going to do them in terms of pyramids, okay? So pyramid, you have to learn a new vocabulary word that you haven't heard before, which is called the slant height. So it's not the up and down height right in the middle. That's the up and down height right in the middle. See that line? That's just the regular height. What the slant height is it's this height on the side that's like leaning on the side here. That's called the slant height. Okay, so that's the one we're going to use in this formula. So here's your formula. It's the area of the base, which is usually a square or a rectangle or a triangle, plus 1/2 the perimeter of the base times L. And what's L? L is that slant height that we just saw in the picture there. Okay, that's the slant height. That's what L is. So I'll go through a couple examples with you. So here we go. Let's write out our formula. Surface area equals area of the base plus 1/2 perimeter of the base times L, which is the slant height. All right, so this is a square pyramid, which means the area of my base is just length times width. So 28 times 28 plus 1/2. The perimeter of my base, remember perimeter, we add up all the sides. So there's another 28 over here and another 28 over there. So that's 28 times 4. 28 plus 28 plus 28 plus 28. And then L is this number right here. That's that slant height leaning on the side. So in this case, that's 21. And again, I'm going to use my calculator and just type all this in. So I got 784 plus 1176, and I got 1960. Again, this is still surface area, so it's units squared. All right, you're going to try the same for B and C. One thing I'm going to help you with C is that this side, which is your slant height, that's actually 15 centimeters. They would want you to do Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find it, but I'll just give you a hint and help you out to make it a little faster. All right, so that's for a pyramid. Now let's move on page 8. You'll finish, go back and do B and C on your own. You can pause it and do it now, and then come back to the video. We'll do page 8 now. So page 8 is the surface area of a cone. Okay, so it has its own formula. Pi r squared plus pi r L. Again, that L is the slant height. That's the side height right here on your pyramid. See your pyramids or your cone. It's that side height there. All right, so let's do this one. These are pretty easy, you guys. It's just take the formula, plug in the numbers, type them in your calculator, and you're done. All right, so remember pi is always 3.14. The radius is halfway across, so that's 5 squared. Again, pi is 3.14 radius, and then this is my slant height, so that's L, 13. And then I type it all on my calculator. (282.6 meters squared. And then B is the same thing, and C is the same thing. They just gave you the numbers instead of drawing you a picture, okay? You don't have to memorize any of these formulas. As long as you can apply them, you'll be fine on the test, okay? Now let's do one more page. So page 9 is surface area of a circle. Of a sphere. So all you're going to do is 4 times pi r squared, okay, which is the area of a circle, right? So for a sphere, I'm going to do 4 pi r squared. And so pi is 3.14. In this case, here's my radius. And I type all that in my calculator. (2,461.76 centimeters squared). Okay, just be careful on ones like this in case they go all the way across. That's a diameter. Remember, we want the radius. We got to cut that in half. So half of 50 would be 25. So make sure you're using the number 25 for your radius. All right, and then you can figure in letter B, be careful with C. It asks for a hemisphere. So just like the other ones, you're just going to divide by 2 at the end. Okay, and that's going to give you a hemisphere. All right, so you're going to finish pages 7, 8, and 9 and check your answers and then submit on Schoology. Good luck.